Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna go ahead and unbox this Google Home Max I've been waiting for the past couple of weeks. So, go ahead and take a look at this thing. Looks pretty amazing. It's big, it's heavy. Holy cow, this thing is heavy, man. Supersonic, huh? Here we go. So that's that. I got the charcoal color. I didn't really want that white color, so thought this would be a good one. So it says here, renote, as the artist intended, feel every beat with heart-pounding bass. 2 4.5-inch drivers, so we'll find out if that's true. It's our ultimate speaker made for your music. Google is taking their first swing at something pretty big. You know, they're gonna have Google Home, Google Assistant built in. This is pretty much what I want to kind of have around this place. Good music, travel and put it around. If I need to move it from room to kitchen or the restroom, wherever, this would be a good thing to do. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing, figure it out. And so we pull this little strip here to undo this little tab here as well. And there we go. There you go. Phenomenal packaging, guys. This stuff is good. This is a good packaging setup. So you're not gonna have to really worry about doing this. It's, oh my God, this thing is heavy. But man, well built. Look at the quality in this thing. Tension base here for vertical and for horizontal, the padding goes there. So this padding you basically set down. Once you set it down, it's pretty much in place where it's at. So let me show you guys that. First, here is the power cord. Here looks to be some good old, let's get started. Take a look at it. And here's your power cable. Probably about a good 6-8 footer. So got that. This is a good box to actually keep and use for stuff. So without further ado, here is the Google Home Max. It's a nice little mesh cover. So assuming that just kind of keeps the speakers protected. So you've got your drivers inside. You've got your sound touch bar at the top, which is play and pause is actually right here. Oh, this is pretty neat. Feels like clay. It feels like you're almost going to take this thing apart and start making stuff with it, but it's interesting. It's white. Come on, man. Look at this. It's gonna get dirty. Anyway, so if you want to go vertical, this speaker actually has that option. So you put the pad down. Next thing you know, got yourself a little vertical standing speaker. So with the vertical stand, I believe if you tie 2 of these together, you can actually sync up a pair and have them each as their own individual left and right channel. So the sound must be pretty amazing when you do that. We haven't turned this thing on, but I'm guessing this is gonna sound as good as everybody says it does. So for $3.99, Google has decided to introduce a speaker that's supposed to sound competitive to speakers that are double in size, a different type of setup, and I'm guessing that this is going to probably be something that for this kind of heft should sound pretty good. And the back connection, pretty simple. You just got a little USB 3, which is pretty good. And then you've got the power cable, and we will find out what that other button does in just a sec. So with the Google Home Max, you basically wind up getting a speaker that knows how to take care of itself and adjust itself accordingly depending on where you have it sitting. Also on the orientation, whether you use it vertically or use it horizontally, you can use either orientation and the speaker will still figure out what the acoustics needed are so that it can self-adjust, and it can also pair with another one of these if you needed to. So that way you have effectively a stereo setup with 1 left, 1 right, and you're getting 4 of each in terms of the drivers and the tweeters. So that should really give you some amazing sound, which in the future I believe I am going to do that. So this is meant to work with Android and iOS. Since I've got an iPad and a Note 8 and an iPhone 10, I'm going to be pairing that with each one of them. And I'm probably going to be using it in this configuration where it's horizontal so it can fire off speakers in a stereo fashion. If I get another one, which I probably will, then I'll go ahead and mount this thing vertically and use them as stereo speakers. And obviously this thing is Wi-Fi enabled, Bluetooth 4.2 enabled. You've got a USB Type-C in the back. So that's going to give you a little bit of added features as well. If you need to add something, connect directly wired to the speaker, you have that option. Google calls this acoustically transparent fabric, so I'm guessing that just because of what it is, the sound should not be muffled at all. And this whole box is actually pretty solidly built. It looks like it's one piece. My guess is they did that specifically just in case, so nobody goes and starts ripping this thing apart. Hey Google.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
There you go. So now she's telling me what to do already. So, oh boy. All right, so it looks like it's setting itself up right now. It's doing a quick update. So it looks like we're gonna get this thing up and running in just a sec. And I'm also gonna be updating it and setting it up on the iPhone just to see how that sounds. Well, I guess you get music when you get an update. So now you know when it's doing something.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. I'm here to help. To learn a few things you can do, continue in the Google Home app.
All right, guys, so now that it's all set up, let's go ahead and try some music.
Standing like a Sunday. Having no sun.
Wow, that got pretty loud. There's a play and pause feature on the top, and then you just swipe left and right to turn your music up and down. So that's pretty cool. Hey Google, what's the weather like outside downtown right now?
Right now in downtown Los Angeles, it's 66 and sunny. Today, it'll be clear with a forecasted high of 68 and a low of 51.
Let's go ahead and give my final 2 cents on this thing. I just heard the sound from the front, and it definitely can fill up the entire place. It's loud, it's clear, its acoustics actually do sort of match the ambience of the room. But this is good. This is actually a really good device. I'm actually happy I got it. And being that for $3.99 I was expecting something like this, I definitely got what I expected. And I'm actually looking forward to pairing it with another one of these, because I can only imagine what 2 of these things firing at the same time would sound like. So guys, this is going to be it for my review for the Google Home Max. I suggest getting one if you're looking for something that's smart, something that's up-to-date, modern, something that's well-built, something that you can use in multiple angles, something that you can put and move around. If you're looking for something wireless, this isn't it for you, because you do have to plug in. But beyond that, you're gonna get a pretty amazing sound out of this. So I will be keeping this, and this is gonna be something that I'll probably get 2 of. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Subscribe if you guys have any questions, leave some comments down below, and I will get back to you and post up another video with some follow-up after I use this for a couple of months. Thanks, guys.
Waking up is the hardest part.